Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana, yes. Nelson Havi, Oda's parliamentary aspirant for Westlands constituency, is up to something. Immediately, Raila Amolo Odinga picked Martha Karua as his running mate. Nelson Havi has been sending some mixed signals indicating he might be supporting Raila Amolo Odinga. And today, Nelson Havi openly disagreed with Moses Masika Wetangula through a tweet. So in this video, I want us to have a look at some tweets by Nelson Havi today, tweets that are going to help us build our analysis and discussion right now. But before we dig deep, in case you've bumped here for the very first time, kindly subscribe, give this video a like. Yes. About 1 hour ago, Nelson Havi shared this tweet. Nelson Havi, deep down in your hearts, you voters in ODM know that whatever the case, here in Westlands, Baba and you are safe in the hands of Nelson Havi as MP. Hatutamwombea mabaya kwa Mungu wala kukosa kumsamehe kama jamii ya Mulembe. Shida si mimi, ni sisi. That's Nelson Havi. And Nelson Havi attaches a video of Moses Masika Wetangula. And through that video, we can hear Moses Masika Wetangula saying the Mulembe nation will not forgive Raila Amolo Odinga. So Nelson Havi actually says that hatutamwombea mabaya kwa Mungu wala kukosa kumsamehe kama jamii ya Mulembe. Nelson Havi is actually disagreeing with Moses Masika Wetangula. Have a look at the video.
Nakumbuka vile alifanyia huyu kijana wetu Chris Wamalwa, vile alifanyia Cleophas Malala, na wakati huu the most popular candidate to become the governor of Nairobi is Tim Wanyonyi, the MP of this area, and Tim is a PWD. Kama unaweza kunyang'anya mtu anayeishi na ulemavu, utamfanyaje yule anatembea? It is a very wicked act, and Mheshimiwa Prime Minister Raila, God will punish you, because God is watching every step we all make. Jamii ya Mulembe hawatakusamehe wewe na ule mzee wa minyororo anaitwa Atuli na Eugene Wamalwa ambaye ameogopa kusimama kura hata ya women rep peke yake asimame.
Yes. And slightly 1 hour before that tweet, Nelson Havi also shared another tweet. Nelson Havi, I have never seen Baba this happy before, nor Martha this comfortable before. Tudumes, Baba na Mama are my good friends. Never forget that. Yes, that's Nelson Havi some few hours ago. And if you look at Nelson Havi's recent tweets, Nelson Havi is giving mixed signals. Signals that clearly indicates he might be supporting Raila Amolo Odinga, or he might be admiring Raila Amolo Odinga's political ideology and undertakings. So in this video, I want us to dig deep to see exactly games being played here and what they mean politically. In case you've bumped here for the very first time, subscribe, give this video a like. Yes. Slightly about 1 or 2 weeks ago, Johnson Sakaja also made some remarks that clearly indicated he had really wanted, or rather he admires Raila Amolo Odinga. And all these are perceived loyal leaders or loyal-leaning leaders. Nelson Havi is a lawyer, Johnson Sakaja is a suburb, but a person who wants to identify with the Luhya nation. And the mere fact that these sentiments are coming from Luhya leaders in Nairobi also raises a lot of speculations about Raila's influence in Nairobi, and more so among the Mulembe nation, or rather in the Mulembe nation in Nairobi and largely across the country. One thing I'm seeing here, I'm seeing a clever Nelson Havi who has weighed all options and looked at things diligently. I'm seeing a Nelson Havi who has come to a conclusion that a majority of the Mulembe people actually supports Raila Amolo Odinga. So Nelson Havi does not want to antagonize that kind of support. And in Westland's constituency, that's a predominantly Mulembe nation. Nelson Havi is trying to please the Mulembe people in Westland's constituency, and he's doing that because he knows a good majority of them supports Raila Amolo Odinga. That is one thing I'm seeing here. And then secondly, I'm seeing a Nelson Havi who is clearly an admirer of Raila Amolo Odinga's political ideology. Nelson Havi is with a wrong group, or rather he is in a wrong group. Nelson Havi maybe is in Kenya Kwanza Alliance by an accident. And I'm saying that because if you look at Nelson Havi, before actually joined UDA, Nelson Havi sometimes back in a live interview actually pleaded with Junet Mohammed to give him the ODM's ticket for Westlands or Malize Mambaraka. But that was not to happen, and Nelson Havi actually crossed over to UDA. So I'm seeing a Nelson Havi whose heart still belongs to ODM, or rather in ODM. He admires ODM, he admires Raila, he admires Azimio. But because he knew he was not going to be given the ODM's party ticket, he opted to go to UDA, where he was assured of that party ticket. Nelson Havi knew there was to be a very stiff competition for ODM's ticket in Westland's constituency. For UDA, there was no competition. So I'm seeing a Nelson Havi whose heart still belongs in ODM. He's actually in UDA or Kenya Kwanza Alliance through an accident or by an accident. His heart is not there. And also looking at Nelson Havi's recent tweets, I know a good majority of William Ruto supporters and his foot soldiers are not very much happy with Nelson Havi. Nelson Havi has actually been sending some praises, or rather been praising Raila Amolo Odinga. And I know a good majority of William Ruto supporters might not be happy with Nelson Havi. So from where I sit, I'm seeing a Nelson Havi who is clearly detaching, or rather isolating himself from that team of Kenya Kwanza Alliance. I'm seeing a Nelson Havi who is actually setting himself up for a negotiations with with Azimio team. I'm seeing a Nelson Havi who, if he can actually be approached by the Azimio team to actually step down from the race in Westlands, I'm seeing a Nelson Havi who can easily and very, very fast step down for Azimio's candidate in Westlands constituency. Yes, I'm seeing a Nelson Havi who is just trying to draw the attention, or rather catch the attention of Raila and the Azimio team, for them to approach him, to request him please, can you step down for our candidates? I'm also seeing that with Nelson Havi. So UDA should actually be prepared for any eventuality. We might find Nelson Havi actually even stepping down from that race. Kenya Kwanza should be warned there. And also I'm seeing a Nelson Havi who has looked at the bigger picture. Nelson Havi, looking at the presidential race as it is, Nelson Havi is fully convinced that the next president, or rather the incoming government, most likely will be formed by Raila Amolo Odinga and not William Samoei Ruto. Because if that was the case, or rather if Havi knew it was Ruto, Nelson Havi could actually be playing, or rather could be trying to be seen as a very staunch William Ruto defender and supporter. But Nelson Havi is actually doing the reverse. He is pressing William Ruto's main competitor. That only means that Nelson Havi knows William Ruto might not be able to win this year's presidential election. Victory will be going to the side of Raila Amolo Odinga. Yes. And also, as I conclude, I'm seeing a clever Nelson Havi who is also trying to play neutral to attract supporters from both sides, Azimio side and Raila Amolo and Kenya Kwanza side. I'm seeing a Nelson Havi who is also just trying to be smart here. But from where I see it, that might not yield much for him, because in Kenya, actually during election time, Kenyans go to the to cast their votes, and when they reach, or rather when they cast their vote, they do it along party lines or along personalities. They forget about what somebody was maybe saying. They just vote according to party and ethnicity and personality. And if I look at Westlands constituency, that's predominantly an ODM stronghold. So the best thing Nelson Havi can actually do is to seal a deal with Azimio, maybe for some kind of engagement, or rather for some appointments in government, assuming Azimio actually forms the next government. Because in Westlands constituency as it is, I don't think Nelson Havi has a clear chance of winning that seat. I really doubt that. Otherwise, ladies and gentlemen, just as I did indicate when we were starting, in case you've bumped here for the very first time, kindly subscribe, give this video a like. Thank you, God bless you, God bless Kenya. Yes.